Good morning and welcome to TLA Student News Network. I'm Orion and today is Thursday, August 31st, 2023, and we have some interesting news for you. Now passing it on to Jackson with the 3-day weather forecast.
Thank you, Orion. Today we have a high of 91 degrees and a low of 76. It's going to be partly cloudy with just a 20% chance of rain. Tomorrow, however, things will turn around. It's going to be a wet weekend. Our chance of rain increases as thunderstorms are likely. The high is 89 degrees and the low is 77 degrees. Saturday, there is an 80% chance of rain. The high is 86 degrees and the low is 76. Now back to you, Orion, with the lunch choices.
Thanks, Jackson. Today's lunch choices are spaghetti with Texas toast, ranch wrap, or spicy chicken sandwich. The sides are California vegetables, seasoned spinach, and fresh grapes. Mary Ryan is standing by with today's joke.
All right, Orion, I have a good one. It's a math joke. Did you hear about the rancher who had 97 cows? When he rounded them up, he had 100. Get it? He rounded up? Oh, never mind. Back over to you, Jackson and Orion.
Oh, I get it, Mary Ryan.
Now on to the birthdays.
We have 3 student birthdays today.
Happy birthday to Riley Goldsmith, Rayleigh Kimball, and Trinity Secaucus.
Now turning our attention to the feature story for today.
This week we have been focusing on the stories of survival from Hurricane Katrina, which devastated the Mississippi Gulf Coast 18 years ago this week.
Our hearts go out to the victims of Hurricane Idalia that hit Florida just yesterday.
Try to find a way that you can help these people and pay it forward.
So many people were here to help the Pascagoulans after Hurricane Katrina.
Our classmate, Mary Ryan, sat down with her dad to ask him about his story of survival.
Let's take a look at that interview now.
Hi guys, my name is Mary Ryan Schneer and I'm here with my dad,
Ryan Snewer.
He survived Hurricane Katrina with a 6-day-old baby. We were wondering if we could ask you a few questions about your experience.
Of course.
So where were you when Hurricane Katrina hit?
Your mom and I had just moved back from Houston, and we were living in Pascagoula. Had just bought our first house. Lived there about 7 weeks, and decided last minute to leave, and so we went to Atlanta to stay with your Uncle Michael.
What did you see when Katrina made landfall?
It's total destruction. Your mom and I, we were not really prepared. We packed up one bag, went to Atlanta, didn't think it was going to be much of anything, and when we were watching the news in Atlanta with all the family, it was awful. It's total devastation.
How did you recover and who helped you?
Well, it took a long time. We lived with my parents for about a year while your mom and I kind of got back on our feet, had to buy another place, rebuilt. And like I said, we lived with my parents for about a year during all of that. And there were people from all over the place, friends, family, people you didn't know came in from out of town and helped us clean up right after it happened, but the recovery took a long time.
Did you have any other extraordinary events or stories to share?
Yeah, right when we got back a few days after it happened, there was a race boat in our yard, which didn't belong to us. And I had just bought a new truck before the storm and didn't take it. We just took your mom's car and didn't see it for like 3 weeks, couldn't find it. And whenever I got a phone call a couple weeks later, and they found my truck about 250 yards north on Bel Air Street, still inside our garage.
That seems really crazy. How was it still in your garage?
We had a detached garage. It wasn't part of the house, and it picked up the entire house and truck and relocated it up the street and set it back down with the roof on top of it.
That's really crazy.
Amazing, Mary Ryan.
Thank you for sharing that story with us.
Well, TLA, that's all the time we have for you today.
Thank you so very much for joining us for Student News Network.
Have fun and be kind. Bye.